Good morning. Going to my exam. Good evening to the examiners, to the lecturers, and my fellow friends. Today, I'm going to elaborate on how I do my practical work programming on programming fundamentals. And so right now, I'm going to share my slide. So in class, the practical work tool is located in the PW in the class materials of DEC 20012. And as you can see, I'm pressing the PW2 here right now. So this is the title of the outcome of fundamental of C language. Here are the learning outcome, equipments and components. As right now, I'm using a laptop computer and a DEVVCC software to do this programming. And here are the safety in practice. So I'm going to read the first question. Question 1. Write a program to calculate the total resistance of a series circuit with 3 resistors. The value of resistors must be entered by user and the answer must in 3 floating point number. So figure 1, figure 18, R total was series circuit. So here's the circuit, and here, right now, I'm going to show you how to do the sum of resistance of 3 resistors. So here it is. I wrote my student name, my matrix number, and I typed this program will calculate the total resistance of a circuit with 3 resistors. So I start with include stdio .h int main, and I also press the input int first, second, third app. This is the type data, and I also type printf scanf. Please enter first integer, please enter second integer, and press enter third integer. And the 3 scanfs are with percentage d, a first, second, third in a ascension order. Add equals the first plus second plus third, printf. So this is the output, backslash n sum equals percentage d. Add returns 0. So I'll compile and run this program to get the total resistance of the circuit. So please enter first integer. For example, I write 3. Please enter second integer, 3, 23. So the answer is sum equals 89. 89 ohm. This one resistance. And then the next question. So like this. I compile and run to make it more appropriate. Second integer 33, 23. So I get 89 ohm. So this OHM is the unit for resistance. So now, on to the second question. Question 2, it says, write a program to calculate the value of voltage of a circuit in series using Ohm's law. The value of current resistance are entered by the user. The voltage must be in 2 decimal point places. So the original law states that V equals to IR. That V equals to IR. That means voltage equals to current times resistance. So here is the V. So this is the program that I'll calculate the voltage of circuits in series using Ohm's law. So I type include stdioh and math.h with the pointers int main. So I use the type data int and also the process known as printf and scanf. So here's the output multiplication equals percentage dB multiplied. So I multiply with first and second. So the first unit is current, while the second one is resistance. So current times resistance equals voltage. It's in here. So I compile and run the program. So this is the current. So example, I put 4 ampere, and then total 50 in resistance, and I get a multiplication of 200 volts. And that's the answer. 200 volts as stated in the output. And then on to the third question. Question 3, it says, construct the program to calculate the volume of cylinder. Your program must use POW function. The formula of cylinder is V equals to P times pi r squared times H. The third program, as it's shown here, is this one. I type my student name, my matrix number, and I also type that this program will calculate value of cylinder using POW function. And then include stdioh and mathh. And also type the data type int main, as this uses uses arithmetic operator. So I type float vol rh printf enter radius scanf percentage f and comma 8r printf enter height scanf percentage a comma 8h. And here's the output volume 22 times r times h/7 printf voc f \n will return 0. So I compile and run the program. For example, I put a radius of 7. So I also enter the height. Let's give it around 10. And I get the volume of 1,500 centimeter cube. Here's the volume. And on to the next question. Question number 4. This is also the last question. It says write a program that takes string as input. Display the string as the sample output below. Use the correct escape sequence character in your program. So as stated here, I have to be aware with escape sequence character, I have to enter by user, use operating sequence to call and repeat the string. So the name and address had to be entered by user, which is me, of course. And now we get to the name and address program. So in this program, I had to use include string head, so gets and puts. So as long as this just a program, I can write 2 of them. Name and an address. Gets and puts. So gets is to continue the program and put is to end a specific unit of the program. So put road type name and address. And also put the character limit of 50 characters so that each in each category I cannot type words that are above or more than 50 characters. So let's compile run this program. Okay, as you can see here, I'm going to type this. I'm entering my name. And there goes. My output is your name is San Yu Jiaxian. So I'm going to enter my address. And here we go. My address is number 6221 Jalan 5/10 Taman Seremban Jaya. And here's the output of the question form. And that's all for me today. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.